first thing to remember under the Truth in Lending Act, even though we're going to look at this definition because it's a common definition through a lot of the regs, but keep in mind when we're talking Truth in Lending Act, it only applies to consumer loans. Okay, so when we talk about the requirements that come under this reg, those are for consumer loans only. But this standard definition is really a great place to start. What is a refinance? Okay, so refinance, and if you look in the italics, this is straight out of the reg, and it's a very commonly used definition that's out there for various regulations. In fact, we're going to see this phrasing turn up at different regs. It's a refinance is when an existing obligation, so that legal note or contract, is satisfied and replaced by a new obligation undertaken by the same consumer. Okay, so let's break that down. So you have your old contract, right? So this is the contract that's in place, but something's changed, right? So the question is, all right, what are we doing here? Now, in some cases, you have your old contract and then you have this new agreement, right? And basically, this old contract isn't going away. You've got the new agreement. You're just going to have them sign it and you're just going to staple it or somehow attach it or reference and incorporate it into this new old contract. So you got these two agreements and they're both going to exist. This old contract isn't going away. Okay, that's a modification. That might be, you might refer to that as a renewal, but that is not a refinance because the old contract survives whatever change you're making. Now, if you've got this old contract and you've got this new agreement, but you're going to take this and rip it up and the old contract's going away and all you have is this new agreement and it's with the same customer, now you have a refinance. And with refinances, that's what's going to trigger a lot of regulatory requirements. In fact, in most cases, you're going to have all new disclosures that come along with that refinance. So the first question is, we've got to change. We're going to sign some new documents. What exactly are we doing? If we're tearing up the old agreement and replacing it and we're satisfying it and replacing that old agreement with the new one,